Alright, so, today's objective is we are going to, be clearing out the, floor here. So, unfortunately, this is also, very big. But we have our reasons for doing this. Namely, we need to, like, get mobs to stop spawning here. So, while I was, like, gone for the week, Mo and several other people heavily contributed to, the development of Freemerica. Alright, do we really want to go with, quartz, or do we want to go with andesite? I'm thinking we go with quartz. This is Freemerica. We should be using the most expensive material possible, of course. Now, I'm not gonna load up my auto clicker tonight. I just want to play Minecraft and work on getting this done. All right, let's grab my water bucket here. And my, like, regular bucket. So, we're gonna do this in chunks, while I work on other things. Now, I do have good reason for, like, going along here and, like, clearing this out all in one go. Namely the slimes. Because I don't want to fill this up with water. I am gonna have to work out some sort of lighting system, though. But while I wait... let's go ahead and sleep. And we can go ahead and hop on down. So, thing is most of the time we're not gonna see the bottom of this. The big thing is there is so much, space to fill in here. And this area is so massive, you cannot actually render all of this in, just because of how high up it is. And that is both a good and a bad thing. It's a good thing because it will fill all of Freemerica's corporate needs. Bad thing is I'm going to have to, work on the outside exterior of this place to really make it look like, Freemerica corporate headquarters. And I just broke bedrock. I really do not like breaking the bedrock. But by placing all these slabs down, we eliminate the, spawning issues that we're gonna have. I am gonna have to, go around and light up the area, though. For, personal convenience. Like, I wish I could just fill this in with glowstone, but that would still leave the, problem of the slimes. Like that. You know what? Hold up a moment. Let me go ahead and open up my auto clicker. We need right click. So what I can do is I can do this and just walk all along this ledge here. Yeah, this works out a lot better than what I was doing. And we just get this cleared up by the end of the night, and we can start building things above. And filling in this bottom section takes, like, what? An entire minute? let's start clearing these out here. Why is there a chicken here? Alright, now we, just... Whoops. Yeah, okay, technical difficulties. Okay, we have to, like, manually place at least one row. Otherwise, this just doesn't work. And the more time I spend down here, the more slimes just spawn in. Alright, let's see here. Oh, I somehow missed a spot back here. Okay, well, that's on me. Oh well. Alright. So, now we gotta get back to filling this in, so I can eventually be free of all of these slimes, as well as anything else that would spawn down here, and we eliminate all of the, like, particle effects from torches that would cause an insane amount of lag for people. Because, one of the things I don't want to end up doing is I do not want to end up making an accidental lag machine. Freemerica, contrary to our, like, normal, unenvironmentally friendly ways, does not pollute the environment with lag when possible. I know. Controversial statement from the CEO of Freemerica. Very controversial, I know. As a matter of fact, I can just feel my investors just running away. And now I can't do anything because there's a bunch of slimes here. Like, we've gotten about 10 of the, let's see here. This is like a 10 by 10 chunk area. So we've gotten about 10 of the, like, 100 chunks cleared out here. Like, these slimes are just gonna be a nightmare to work around. Like, the entire reason we're filling this in is just to not have to deal with the slimes later on. That, and I don't think anyone wants to deal with, like, the lag from, like, 100 torches being a thing. If not, like, 5 times that. Because all those little particle effects add up, and it does put strain on the server. The floor! Yes, we're working on the floor. We are working on the floor, Mirai. And it has to be done. I need to put in my work this week. Oh, want to see something cool? If I turn around... Mo got World Edit up and running on the server. Which, they gleefully had a bunch of fun with, doing. They ended up clearing out, like, most of this while I was, like, actually at my high school reunion. Funny enough. But I guess you could say that Mo is a, major investor in Freemerica. But I'm also, I was thinking about streaming Mabby tonight, though, and I'm just like, I am not feeling the Mabby tonight. Yeah, don't worry, we will be having some buildings up at the top of this. So the idea is underneath, what I would call the, like, main floor of Freemerica, is we have a bunch of underground farms. And at the top, we have what I would call, like, the Freemerica corporate city. Where we have everything the good people of the Freemerican Corporation would possibly need. And underneath that, we have all of our farms. But I gotta get all of this cleared out. Underground City could work. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna do. I was gonna sleep because I just didn't want to deal with nighttime. Oh, there's all sorts of things I could do with Freemerica. Yeah, downside, though, is, unfortunately, the server is still on, 1.21.8. Like, they really kinda, like, screwed Mo over by the fact they just decided to, like, drop the update right after, right after the, what was it? Like, right after Mo got, drawing a blank on its name. Right after Mo got, it's on 1.128. I mean, 1.21 still. Because the server runs off a different update thing from, like, us. So the server has to be, like, manually updated and all that. It's kind of a pain for, like, any server when there's, like, a major update. So we're kind of we're still on like the previous update, and I have not talked to Mo about that. But I think Mo wants to hold off on updating until like all the plugins get fixed. And whoops. Because they just got World Edit, like, installed. So there is that issue. That being said, it's not that hard to stay on 1.21. It's not like there's like a major thing we really need at this point in time from 1.22, I think it is. Like, I haven't even looked at what the new stuff is. Oh, hey, Kaho. We are working on the Freemerican corporate headquarters. And we are working on the floor. Because, Mo did something while I was, like, busy this week. Mo got World Edit and had a grand old time. Now, if only these slimes would, like, not be a thing. But, this entire thing is probably going to take me, like, 2 hours to just fill in. But it'll be worth it, so I don't have to deal with, like, rendering it in all of these torches and slimes. But I may end up taking a break from this to work on the outside of Freemerica corporate headquarters and make the wall look more like a like more ominous office building. Because as it stands, we only have like one ominous office. Because as it stands, I haven't really done much to the outside of Freemerica. Like, I should at least make the wall look more than, like, just one gigantic slab of, like, blackish gray concrete. Like, just leaving it as, like, a big black slab of concrete just does not look appealing. Like, it's great for now, but it could be better. It's not up to the Freemerican standards we have set here at the Freemerican Corporation. Although I may need to hire some, unpaid interns to, sort of expedite the job. Where are the unpaid interns when we need them? Alright, go ahead and get this all cleared up. And then go through here. Like, I at least want to get half of this done, so I can deal with the slimes that spawn over here. Because it seems that most of the slimes are just congregated on, like, this side of the map. Like, it's pretty much entirely over here. Which has its own set of problems. Whoops. And I am just going to turn down the, like, hostile mob sounds, just so I don't have to hear these slimes anymore. Like, I cannot stand that, like, actual slime sound. I just cannot stand it. It is a problem. The Freemerican Corporation does not want to get a bunch of hearing damage from that. That will make our Freemerican healthcare premiums go up pretty significantly. And nobody wants that. Alright, so let's get this all filled in. And managed to work around the slime, and gosh darn it. Like, hate it when I hate it when I double place the slabs, because it's so inconvenient. But, yeah, these slimes are gonna have to go one way or another. But doing this will just really help alleviate the spawn rate issues we're gonna end up having. Because, in theory, if I were to leave this area alone, we would just only be getting slimes. And I can tell you that is not something anyone wants. Because that would negatively impact iron farms and pretty much any farm on the server. We do not want slimes here in Freemerica. The Freemerica headquarters is not interested in the slime chunks down below. The slime chunk market is heavily oversaturated. And we do not see any potential future revenue coming from that. Now, on the other hand, if it was oil, then we'd be talking a different story. And I am just constantly screwing this up here. The sooner I get this done though, at least covering the slime chunks, the sooner I can move on to other things. Because I don't feel like doing this for, like, the entire stream, but I do need to get, like, a good chunk of it done tonight. Just so I don't have to deal with the slime chunks. And we're about done with this section here. Like, I think another 30 minutes dedicated to this, and then I can come back to this later. And there is a slime in my way. You know, it probably would have just been quicker to just, like, fill this area with water. But then I'd have to deal with, like, all the water spawns that would come from this. Alright. We'll at least get one more chunk. One more chunk layer filled in. Because with this section filled in, it will be 20 of the, like, 100 chunks that need to be filled in. Yeah, making this a 10 by 10 area is pretty extreme. Alright, go ahead and go to sleep. Oh, I hope everybody also managed to remember to get their shiny Pokemon. Because I remembered, like, oh yeah, I need to get that. Because I have not been actively playing Pokemon. That being said, I tried going to GameStop to get the, like, shiny Koraidon and Miraidon, and was unable to get it. My area got scalped. Big sad. Not too broken up about it. Like, there's only one GameStop in my area. The others have all gone out of business. So I'm not surprised. Yep. Oh, hey, where'd all the slimes go? Oh, they must be deeper in. Yeah, they're deeper in. Although I'm thinking, maybe I can make this go even higher. Like, this can be, the underground area can have, like, a city, and then beneath that, like, some farms. But the underground city can be for the peasants. Yes, the lower level Freemerican workers. Gonna need to come up with some sort of, like, ranking system for the Freemerican employees. Yes, like, I can probably come up with some sort of, like, ranking system for employees. Hmm. And here comes the rain. Alright. We can go ahead and finish this up real quick, and then I'm going to move on to other things, because I have spent about 40 minutes filling in 2 chunks. And I can probably dedicate like an hour a week to getting this cleared in. Oh, hey Travis. Welcome to the stream. We haven't seen you in a while. But, then again, like, I have not been streaming all that often. But then again, like, I've also haven't been really streaming much of anything lately. Because I am on the grind to, like, try and find a, trying to find, like, a new job. Got a bit of a, like, buffer for, like, financially, because my parents gave me some money for my birthday. But, like, I don't want to spend any of that unless I have to. Alright, so that is 2 chunks filled in. We still got a couple more slime chunks to work through. But, I can deal with that later. Yeah, yeah, a lot of people seem to have hopped back on Minecraft recently. Like, I feel like Minecraft is, like, one of those games where we just, hop on, and then we play for a while. And then we leave it, and then we come back to it. Like, Minecraft works in a cycle, where it's just like, we play it for a bit, we leave it, and then we come back. Oh yeah, there is the copper update. This server is not on that update yet, though. This server is on, like, 1.21. Because, our server admin has not had the time to, do all that, and they just got anti-cheat and world edit working, so we're gonna hold off on the update for a bit. Which makes sense because, we have had people in the past join, and, cheating was an issue. Like, it is a thing, and why is my render distance so low? There we go. Oh, there is so much fog. From the rain that I can't actually see towards the end of this. But, we've dug this massive hole for what I call Freemerica. And we're currently in the process of clearing the floor. I mean, I kind of build in Minecraft. I've been granted creative mode for this project because of how massive it's gonna be. But we don't know how long that's gonna last. All right. Let's go ahead and get to setting this up here. Make sure everything is properly squared away. I mean, to be fair, it's hard to go wrong with the classic cube setup. There we go. Hole in the mountain, yeah, that works too. But what I think I'm gonna do next is I am going to oh wow, that's pretty deep. Right where stone meets deep slate. Wow. Alright, so what do I want to do here? So, let's see here. Alright, so we will, import some very alright, so let's go with F3G. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so let's see here. This is a chunk. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so every time there's a blue line, we put a sea lantern. So I can at least get some lighting here. But, like, I remember when Deep Slate wasn't a thing. And I remember when Deep Slate was added, and I'm just like, oh, this is awesome. And then you realize the downside of Deep Slate is just how much time it takes to mine the damn stuff. Because, lo and behold, my only complaint about Deep Slate has always been, like, the fact that it takes more time to mine than stone. But at the same time, the whole taking more time to mine than stone is pretty reasonable. Alright, go ahead and... Alright, let's go ahead and work on getting this next part of the wall up and going here. Alright, there is a tree in the way of my wall, and it's gonna need to go. And why? Why is this still... Every once in a while. Every once in a while. every once in a while you get something like, oh, hey, no, 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 ah, dang it. Yeah, okay, let me switch these around. Yeah, I need to get myself a new mouse. Because this one is having problems with the scroll wheel. So I have to be very careful about scrolling at all. Like, it's a good thing I don't play Elden Ring with mouse and keyboard, because we'd be having a lot of issues. Whoops. Alright, so the idea is we're gonna have some lighting every so often. Like, and we basically just work from there. Because, we really do kind of need to, like, eliminate all of the torches, because all of these torches present a unique problem. A very, very annoying problem. That's not necessarily bad, but it's also not good either. You see, each of these torches gives off particle effects. And if somebody were to come in here, they would have to deal with all of these particle effects. And I forgot they added, like, a bed bounce feature. So there is that. Okay, let's go ahead and at least get the outside of this worked out. Two, three. Wait, hold up a moment. Need to check something here. Yeah, okay. I was confused for a moment because this is like slightly off here because this is at a higher elevation than the other one. So I was like, yeah, I do need to put one of those there. Like, this is why I'm going around and doing this before I get things set up. That is the wrong one. And I put down the wrong one again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to need to eliminate all of the torches up top here. Cutie. Gosh darn it, I now have that song from, like, The Rookie that keeps showing up in my, like, YouTube shorts stuck in my head. Gosh darn it. Okay, go ahead and get this set up here. Alright, that is pretty much both sides cleared of torches. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. No, this doesn't work at all. Okay. So, let's see here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so hypothetically speaking, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. No, that's not right. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. So every 9 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I am having to fight with my mouse here. Alright, there should be like 6 on the other side. Okay, yeah, that actually worked out. Okay. So, now we just go down and... Alright, let's go ahead and start filling this in. We can make some adjustments to it as we go. Nope. Yeah, okay. I hate to say it, but after this stream ends, I am going to put in an order for a new mouse. I really don't want to, but I kind of have to at this point. All right. We can sort of turn that off for now. So we'll at least get this section of the Freemerica wall changed up a bit. So what I'm thinking is we use a combination of glass to give the illusion that this is a ominous office building. Sort of like Arasaka from Cyberpunk 2077. And this little section here in the center will be a unique little staging point. And my reason for doing so is mainly because we don't have a good way of filling this in at all. As opposed to the other sections here. Okay, quick drink break. Yeah, I'm gonna have to straight up get a new mouse. Like, this is darn near unusable at this point. I should probably go check on my old man here in a moment. Yeah, I think what we're gonna end up doing is we want to get at least this section of the wall, like, done and dusted today. So what we will do is we will go ahead and start filling this all in and work our way down and try to be more efficient about things. Because each part of this project is just massive in its undertaking. Nope, nope. No, no! Stop! We need to not break things. Yeah, this is actually more efficient than what I was doing. Because with this, I could just go back and fill in everything we need to fill in. Like, the front end of Freemerica is really coming together. Like, it's absolutely amazing what we've actually done here with the help of, Mo and the others who contributed to clearing this out. Okay, now we go ahead and start creating these lattices. Like, yes, I am using fancy terms. I'm sorry. I should not be using fancy terms that make people's brain hurt. Oh my. Oh, I forgot a section here. Alright, so as I go up here, we basically fill this in. And work from there. Whew, okay, let me check my phone real quick. Alright, there we go. Alright. We're almost done with this section of the wall. Alright, now it's time to get this set up. Oh, I missed a spot down here. Okay. I was in such a rush to get this built that I forgot that there's more sections to this. Okay, oop, nope, messed that up. Might as well put in the framework for this while we're at it. Save myself the trouble later. Oh, nope. Alright, so now we do this here. And then we do some lighting. Hold up a moment. Thinking about something. Oh well, it's fine. Alright, there we go. So, now we go ahead and get the lighting in, and we will be able to move on with the next stage of making this look good. Automatic saving is now disabled. What? Automatic saving now enabled? What? Is Mo online? Because if they are... Oh, music just cut out. Alright, now we just gotta wait for night to see how this looks. UK. Alright, so, this framework here is looking pretty great. So now we need to decide on what I am going to do for this here. So we have several options. We can go with tinted glass, or we can go with black glass. So if we go with the tinted, it looks like that. But if we go with black, I'm thinking we go with tinted. Because tinted looks significantly more ominous. Yeah. Tinted looks significantly more ominous. I am of course gonna have to fill all of this in. But that's on me. Oh yeah. Yeah, that looks great. That has like super ominous office building written all over it. Alright, so here's the idea. So we're going for the full-on ominous office building look from the front. And this tinted glass looks absolutely fantastic. Which is what we're going for. So we will go ahead and go through here and start filling things in. Just fill this in a tad bit. But tinted glass is perfect for making the ominous building of your dreams. That being said, it's actually illegal to tint your, like, car in my local area, actually. Because, reasons. But we will go ahead and go through here and properly light up the darkness. We may end up doing something with this here. I don't want to fill this in just yet. But I can certainly tell you that tinted glass is the future of Freemerica. It has such a high brand quality to it. We will just go along and fill in what we can today. Okay, we're almost done with this layer. I still don't know what I'm gonna do about the section underneath what will be the future railway back to spawn. Need to make that look, that part, need to deal with that part somehow. But we'll figure something out. Like, I will probably end up finishing more of this tomorrow night. Maybe. Depends on how tired I am. Alright. Like, I'm really digging the whole tinted glass because it's really hard to tell that there's gray concrete behind it. And it really does give off the whole, like, vaguely evil megacorp vibe. Not that Freemerica is evil, of course. Freemerica would never be evil. I promise. Morally gray at times, but never truly evil. But I think we'll probably end up doing something here. What's a fancy looking block here? What is a fancy block that we could just put like in the middle of this that would go with this? Maybe obsidian. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe obsidian. Okay, so let me compare, like, all the, like, super dark blocks here. Like, there's the block of coal. There's black stone. Like, there is the option of raw, like, black concrete. And then there's obsidian. And I don't like the look of obsidian because it looks too cracked. Black concrete is pretty ominous. And blackstone's a bit too bright. And blocks of coal, you know, we will just go with black concrete. Like, that is just ominous enough to where it would make sense to use this as, like, a support beam for the rail system, as well as any, future expansions. And it doesn't really make any sense to have, like, a window here. Because we're not getting much sunlight because we have a rail system in the way here. So we'll just go and fill this in with black concrete. Like, it's a shade darker than the, like, gray concrete we've used for the wall. Which is perfect for our needs. And we're gonna need a quartz slab there. Okay, there we go. There we go. Perfectly ominous. Now, we need to get my tinted glass back. So we'll just fill things in as we go here. But I am quite happy with the progress I've made on the wall tonight. Mo and the others cutting down on the amount of work needed for the inside of the wall has definitely saved a lot of time. Which I am immensely grateful for. But I want to get this at least mostly filled in tonight. Alright. But it's interesting how this, like, drastically changes the shade of the concrete behind it. Which is actually pretty nice. Because that way I can have, like, a lighter shade of the wall inside, but a darker shade on the outside. And we can have it be as decorative as I want it to be. The downside is the amount of work you have to put in to actually get this all set up is pretty ridiculous. We've got at least one more layer of this here. Like, thankfully I have an auto clicker, which definitely helps speed this along. And it saves a lot of wear and tear on my mouse. Of course, I'm gonna end up having to replace my mouse here. And gosh darn it. Kaban. Yeah. These auto-advertising Twitch bots are an eternal plague on the soul of Twitch. Alright, so we can just go along here and fill all this in going sideways. Just don't go too fast. So I just do this for a bit. Make sure everything is all lined up, and we should be able to fill this in like 10 to 20 minutes. Which basically will mean I will have spent over an hour designing and decorating this wall. Which is actually a pretty good, decent amount of time spent just getting something set up, something like this set up. downside is for whatever reason, it is a lot harder to go left than it is to go right. I'm not sure why, it just is. Like, that is just something I do not have an answer for, but that's just how it is. But I'm at least gonna finish this up before I end off stream tonight. Because I want to at least get this wall done, because if I don't get it done now, I'm gonna forget how I did it in the first place. And it's better to just make sure it's cleared up and ready to go for, like, next stream. But I'm probably gonna have to... Oh, no, I'm actually gonna have to end off before... Because I did not realize how close it was to 9 o'clock. Aww. Because I have to go to bed at a reasonable time. Because I have to wake up at, like, 5 in the morning. But I at least want to get this layer of the wall done. Alright, so we've gotten about 30% of the wall done. On this side, at least. The tinted glass is definitely gonna take some time to finish installing. Just because of how much we're gonna have to put down. Like, that's just the way it is. Like, there's so much I'm gonna have to put down that, like, I'm probably gonna spend some time doing this off-stream just to make some progress on this. But we made good progress today. We got like 20 of the 100 chunks covered in at the bottom of the hole to cut down on spawns down there. Obviously, we're still going to need to do more work down there. But we got like 20, which is like 20 out of 100 in an hour. So if I just, like, put in a bit of work on that, like, on an hour over the course of this week, I should have it, like, fully done so we can start putting things in place to actually start building things that people can use. The first major thing we're gonna end up building is we're gonna build a major iron farm that people can AFK at, that will save a lot more time and be a lot more efficient than the really basic one we have running. Because pretty much everything I end up building underneath the top floor is gonna be beneficial in some way. It's just gonna take us a while to get there. Alright, on to the next level. This didn't actually take all that long. This took less than 10 minutes to fill this in. Okay. Like, if I just keep at it, we should be fine. But another reason for, like, filling all this in is we don't want random stuff just spawning in this space. Like, that is kind of a problem. Is if you leave in, like, any sort of random empty space, like, no matter what, something's gonna end up spawning there. On to the next layer. We are making progress. We are flying by. And before there's like 20 more layers to go. Why I'm doing this, I can just like check to see if there's any positions available tomorrow. Because I'm checking like every hour, but at this point I'm not willing to fight people in the morning for positions at this point. Like, it's just not worth the effort at this point. Yeah, it's all elementary school positions. Okay. That's a shame. So, you know what? We'll finish this up, and then we'll call it a stream. And I have done screwed this up. Okay. A downside of using an auto-clicker to place things is, if you get too far away, you end up with, like, this massive, like, block mess. And I missed a spot. And whoops. But this place is gonna look really amazing at nighttime. Alright. Next layer. Let's go. Yeah, we are so close to getting this, like, done. We have 4 more layers of this to go through. So I might as well just get it done. Alright, let's try to get this all filled in before the sun goes down so we can get a good look at it at nighttime. Oh. Here we go. Gotta make sure not to miss a spot, because filling in any spots I miss is just gonna be a pain later if I miss any. And it really does make a difference on the lighting to use, like, tinted glass. Because I did not know tinted glass was a thing until recently. Like, different colored glass, whoever thought of that idea needs a raise. Give that man a raise, please. Alright. Come on, let's keep going. Alright, we got 2 more layers of the wall after this. And I know I missed a spot there. And we weren't able to finish it before nightfall, but... Like, we came close. We got one more layer after this, and then we'll be good to go. Missed a spot. And with that, we have one more layer to go. And I have gotten a bit too far out. Okay. Ho 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 ho. Let's see. Yeah, my fingers are starting to get tired after this. I'm getting hand cramps, everyone. Oof. Oof, the hand cramps are real. The hand cramps are real. let's try and get this set up here, so I'm not dealing with a bunch of problems. Yeah, we're so close to finishing that if I don't finish this, I'd be kind of letting myself down. Like, we only got, like, 2 more levels of blocks, I think. 4 more, actually. But we can get that done in no time. We're just about to finish up here. Okay. Alright. So, Freemerica's outer wall. From the side that we would enter from has been finished. And God, it looks menacing. Unfortunately, I am gonna have to, like, end things off here. Because, lo and behold, I do have other things I need to do. And it's good to know that no slimes have spawned on the, 20 chunks that I have covered with, quartz slabs. I am gonna have to go through here and, like, light up all these areas around here. But that will be a project for another time. Like, I can then probably ask Mo to, replace all of these blocks with black concrete. But we will deal with that in the, like, in a later session. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end off stream here. And when we come back, we will be making further progress on Freemerica. Because I have a good idea what I'm gonna do with this level.